folks, Parkera here, and welcome to New Zealand to the World. Firstly, apologies for the lack of videos this week. Just a few things come up that I've needed my attention a bit more, and I hadn't recorded any new content, and to be honest, I wasn't wanting to push out some quick content just to get something out there. So as much as I didn't want to do it, I did decide not to do any videos last week. So this will be Monday's video. It's not going to be a huge video. It's just basically going to be a bit of a recap of my profile, things where it's going, maybe a bit of a season review. There will be some screenshots going through, some announcements and things like that as well. So I'll see if I can get all those put together nicely. So we are landing on my profile page. We've never been here before that I know of, so we're just going to touch on a few things. Obviously, in game 44 years old. That's actually my real in-game age well, would be in the same year. So we're currently in September 2020. We're in our pre-season. We're just about to kick off in about 7 days, in a week, our first pre-season friendly, due to obviously our championship winning Chatham Cup run. We only finished the season for early September, so we haven't had a proper pre-season. The game hasn't let the players go on leave as they normally do, end of season holiday sort of thing. Board came to me the other day wanting to discuss a contract renewal. I said, okay, we'll have a meeting about it, and I said in the meeting that no, I don't want to renew the contract or look at it at this stage. I think the money would be better spent somewhere else. So what we did was we spent it somewhere else. We agreed that I would put it into the coaching budget. So that's where it's going for a while. The reason I said that is because I think this is my last season at North Shore United. This will be my 4th season now, and it's time to kick on. So I'm hoping I can pick up a job in the Premiership, New Zealand Football Premiership, or somewhere else towards the end of the season. I have been linked in the past with some of the vacancies there, so I'm hoping now that I've won the regional Premiership and the Chatham Cup, things will help move forward. I've got a National A licence, currently studying for the Continental C. Reputation is 1.5 stars. And just here's a bit of the bits and bobs about attributes. Okay, just so reputation, okay, it's 30%. Well, that's fine. I am only a regional manager. Loyalty players is 50%. Everything else is pretty good. In the tactical handling, domestic bias, there's not much in the way of choices there. So these are apparently my stats. I am apparently shit at working with youngsters and on fitness, not very adaptable, and my discipline is very low. Career stats, apparently I spent, highest fee I've spent is 110k, total earnings is 106,000 New Zealand dollars. I bought 19 players and sold 9. 70% winning percentage, drawn and lost 15%. Not too shabby. I've only been with North Shore United. I had a stint as the New Zealand Under-23s manager. That was so. Once that Olympic Games is over, you just basically, you don't have a job. It's gone. So that's how that is. We just want to look at some of my history here. Obviously, the job history is pretty defunct. It's practically just North Shore United. Milestones with North Shore United. Okay, so landmarks. So 2018 we won the NRFL First Division. 2020 we won the NRFL Premier Division and also the New Zealand Chatham Cup. We don't have awards in here as such like Manager of the Month, but I was, as you will have already seen and will be seeing in front of you soon, hopefully a screenshot, I was entered into the New Zealand Hall of Fame and also the Oceanic Hall of Fame. New Zealand Hall of Fame, there I am. I'll just highlight me here. So I am 7th in the New Zealand Hall of Fame. with North Shore United, 2 domestic division championships and 1 domestic cup. So it's not too bad. I guess if I pick up another trophy, I'm going to jump quite significantly, probably into the top 3 or 4. And there's also the Oceania Hall of Fame. Oceania, where am I? I'm supposed to be in here. There we go, 17th. Oh, I felt like 17. So again, 2 domestic, 1 30. So I mean, that's pretty impressive considering that I've made that just by playing in the regional leagues. Overall balance of the club is 33,000. Profit loss this month, well, 4.5 almost thousand this month. We've got some friendlies kicking off October, so that'll help with some great receipts because they're quite high profile friendlies in a way. A couple of New Zealand Football Championship games there that will generate a bit of income for the team. Current transfer budget is 0 and a wage budget of 3.3k. Currently spending 1.5. So that's pretty healthy. I won't go into too much more detail. The board, well, the board's the board. I have had a couple of increases in terms of coaching staff allowed, physios and things like that, so that's pretty good. I can't complain. We're just going to the club here for a second. That picture there's Takapuna Beach, by the way. Yeah, so I've managed to add to the honours for the club. 2 Premier Divisions now, 1 more Chatham Cup, and also a Division 1 trophy, as we know. So if we go to the club, general club, let's have a look. I am part of the favoured personnel. I'm not an icon or a legend anymore. We'll see how that goes. I guess maybe if I win another trophy, I might move up. But that's how it is. So North Shore United now are a 1-star reputation team. We are upgrading as well. The facilities, training facilities are being upgraded. So improved training facilities planning, it's started already and it's due to be completed October of next year. So it's a whole year away. If we look at our dynamics, we can see overall things are still good. Excellent managerial support, good dressing room atmosphere and good match cohesion. I expect these to pick up again as we start playing more games. 2 players who have concerns. Adam Mitchell wants to move to a bigger club. I did say I would if we had the right price, and I put a minimum of 500,000 on him. We have had some offers for that, but I have rejected them because they've wanted us to pay a percentage of his wages. I'm not doing that. Jordan Casey also feels he wants to leave for first team football. As of yet, he hasn't come to voice those concerns. Should he do that, I would pretty much be looking to let him go. If we look at the hierarchy here, I'm on top of the pops. I have mentioned this in the past, where the highly influential players was quite empty, and I did say that I expected a few players to go up, and they have. So Lopez has gone into that, and also Sellars has gone back in there. I do expect probably Grieve to push into there as well. But if I click on myself, 18 players support me, 5 have no real opinions. That's O'Keefe, Kane, Ola, Mitchell and Bennett. So I'm not really too fussed about that. That's pretty good. Social groups, everyone's in the core social group except for O'Keefe. And I think that is it. So this is the squad. I'm not going to go into detail. I'll do a special again later on for the squad. And I don't think there's anything else to touch on, guys. We did have, as mentioned, Marcel Nodal has retired. As touched on, and before Marcel Nodal has now finally retired. You may notice on the screenshots that when it was first mentioned his retirement, it was quite a fair way back. He postponed it on and on again. But now he has officially retired, and here's just a rundown on that for you. Before we go into the previous seasons, let's have a look at our season preview. So they're expecting us to finish second at 3-1 odds behind Eastern Suburbs. I think Eastern Suburbs will definitely be up there. Glenfield again, showing them it's going to be a tough season. We haven't really made any major changes yet. We have made some signings, but I'm going to touch on those separately. Western Springs here were promoted from the First Division. So, yeah, that's good odds, considering that we have, I mean, with the players that we've kind of made signings, they're nothing spectacular or new, to be perfectly honest. But again, I'll touch on those in further depth. I think we will be challenging for it. The board expectations should be showing on the screen now anyway. That is all for us today. I hope you've enjoyed this little episode. It's little bits and pieces. Apologise if it's not longer. It's hard with the structure of this database, where how it's been, how it is. Yeah, the end of the season, but it's not the end of the season. Like a lot of the updates and a lot of things, thus the screenshots, comes out between the end of the season and then the Chatham Cup, or halfway through the Chatham Cup. So I think I'll for this coming season, I'll just do a special end of season sort of thing preview. It's tricky. That's kind of another reason why I'm looking to move on. But I am Parkera. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and comment down below. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. You have a good day. See you guys.